You know, I have a theory, though. I think that the liberals are crying for these violent sex offenders like you saw Selena Gomez doing because they relate to them. I do. I think they see these criminals getting shipped off, and they're like, that's our voting base. What, they're shipping pedophiles away? I could be next. What's going to happen to me? That's what's the next video we have here? Oh, okay, perfect. Well, Donald Trump's called in the big guns to tackle this immigration issue. The big guns. We know Tom Homan, the border czar. We love him. But he's also called in another guy. A guy that some of you may know pretty well. A guy who goes by the name of Dr. Phil.
What's your name?
Seda.
Seda what? You have a first and last name?
Sam.
Seda Sam?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Where I was born or where I'm from?
Where are you born?
Thailand.
You been deported before from the United States?
No.
Never been deported?
I've been in the system before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been charged with
Charged where?
before?
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna talk to my lawyer.
Yeah. Are you a citizen?
My mom said that.
Dr. Phil just
Your mother's a
disregards.
citizen?
Yes.
But you're not?
Nope.
But you've never been deported before?
We Dr. Phil. We got Dr. Phil.
Yeah? How do you know me?
No, I seen Dr. Phil, on TV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is an example of sanctuary cities, right? We got an illegal alien convicted of sex crimes involving children, and he's walking the streets of Chicago. Again, the downfall, the problem with the sanctuary city, that people like us walking the street rather than local law enforcement working with federal agents. This is what we're dealing with. Yeah. You've been charged with sex crimes with children?
Not really.
Not
Not
really.
really? And never been deported?
Nope.
Huh. Let's take them in and process and lock them up.
Got it, sir.
All right. Can you get a transport vehicle?
Working on it. Okay.
I love how Dr. Phil completely disregards the Miranda right invocation. I want to talk to my lawyer. Yeah? So what have you been convicted of? He's like, I'm not a cop. I'm a TV host. I'm doing an interview. I can ask you whatever I want. Now, a lot of people are upset about this. They're saying that the Trump administration is exploiting this situation by bringing Dr. Phil and a camera crew in. Oh no, the poor sex offender, the poor pedophile who's been convicted of abusing children. He's being exploited. Excuse me if I don't feel bad for him. Maybe he shouldn't have exploited those kids and they wouldn't have exploited him for clicks on YouTube. Sorry if I don't feel bad. Here's the reality though. They need to do this. They need to put cameras in these people's faces. They need to put cameras in their faces and expose who they are and why they're being deported. And the reason they need to do that is because there is a propaganda war in this country against the concept of law and order. And if we can show who these monsters are that they're going and getting, so that we can dispel the rumors that they're kicking in, church and school doors, dragging screaming children out and shipping them back in buses to Mexico, and it takes Dr. Phil to do that, then so be it. But we have to fight back. Otherwise, the left will win the media war. Remember, they still have the grasp on the dinosaur media in this country. If we stand by idly and just work in silence and don't have any type of media war on our own, or excuse me, any type of ammunition in the media war for ourselves, they're going to dominate it, and public opinion is going to change very, very quickly. And if it takes sending Dr. Phil and a camera crew around the country to round up these scumbags and show who, and interview them Chris Hansen style, and show who they are, then so fucking be it. That's what we've got to do. But we need to show people with videos like this that these are the type of monsters that the previous administration and liberal attorney generals and mayors and governors all over the country have allowed to roam the streets freely, that don't even have any business being here in the first place. This guy was on the street, untraceable non-citizen, sex offender. could have went into the wind at any given moment and started over anew with a new name in a new city. Pedophile moved in next door to a school and you would have had no idea, right next door to your house. That's what they're going around stopping. That's what they're going around trying to put a stop to. And retards like Selena Gomez are crying over it. The poor, someone think of the pedophiles. How could you not think of the pedophiles?
I'm kind of retarded.
The poor pedophiles. All they want to do is rape women and children. And these monsters are deporting them. Think of the pedophiles. If you deport pedophiles, then who's going to vote for the Democrats in 2 years? Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.